Other areas also, the police. They still continue their malpractices despite the fact that it has been reduced. So also the army. I have to put my foot down to make sure that some people were court-martialed for misbehavior. So if I don't spare the army, I don't spare the police.
So indiscipline is a problem?
I'm not going to tolerate it. You have zero tolerance for indiscipline. And I used to give 3 warnings. Now I'll give you 1.5. By the time it is 2, you are either going to jail, you are going to be prosecuted and sent to jail, or you are going home for good. And as from now also, those who are sitting down there thinking that, oh, I didn't do anything wrong, I was sent home, to hell with you, I'm not going to bring you back. Gone are the days where people appeal to me out of sympathy and out of consideration for their families. I let them come back, I give them a chance. Guess what? When they are given a chance, they would not accept the fact that somebody pleaded on their behalf. They say, this law, definitely, President Dafa def mistake, mu realize ne defuma dara mu delo. Now if I dismiss you also and they tell me that you have been hard-working, good. When you are hard-working, you stayed in the system. But when you became less serious and became more corrupt, you go home. So don't even write to me and tell me, I'm the only breadwinner. Well, if you are a breadwinner and the bread is no longer there, you can be the firewood winner and feed your family. I am not going to dismiss anybody now and bring you back, no matter what your position is. So those who would write to appeal, I think the best appeal is to appeal to whatever they are to you, your uncle, your father, your mother, or your whatever he is to you or she is to you. Appeal to them to do what is right. I will go back to the national anthem for the Gambia, our homeland. We strive to work and pray. And then we have pledge to protect the common good. The common good is what people think that, oh, these are government funds, they don't belong to anybody, so it's fair game for anybody to take. If you do that, you are asking for trouble. And we're also going to change some of the laws. Because if you take somebody to court only for him to be given 2 years, this is unacceptable. Because what he did will destroy hundreds of thousands of lives in this country. You think I'm a fool? I don't want money. I want money. So if I can spend money to pay students without even asking for their parents' political affiliation, I see no reason why somebody will sit down there and divert those funds and deprive young. You think I'm stupid? I don't want my money. So attitudes really have to change. For the health and agriculture, there will be no compromise. You see, complete zero tolerance for anything. So don't say, oh, let me wait for you are warned once. And if you expect that you have 2 more warnings to go, you are making a great mistake. Because if in the first instance, I may not even warn you, because I've warned people long enough. What belongs to what belongs to the public, government, make sure that you leave it there. And also foreigners that come to this country and start stealing copper wires. And Gambians as well, with Gambian accomplices. They are in for hell. Because we're going to also bring new laws with regards to that. Because when you tamper with telecommunication systems, you are tampering with national security, and we will not compromise national security. So, the year has been very good, except for these areas that have negated the good that prevail in this country.
Yes, Your Excellency, you've mentioned important areas, and since you came to power, these are areas you've outlined as priority areas, key social sectors of health, education, and agriculture. Looking at agriculture, nobody doubts that your government has invested massively in this area over the past 1.5 or close to 2 decades. the tractors that came into this country, the people who have been sent on training in these areas. But food self-sufficiency as a national objective has not yet been attained. Where is the problem? What has been the problem? Was it a problem of a policy, problem of approach, problem of attitude, or a combination?
The problem is the attitude of untrustworthy, unpatriotic, and dishonest and deceitful Gambians that we train to handle those positions. In the Ministry of Agriculture, there's a deeply entrenched criminal gang that we have tried to wipe out. I look at what we are capable of doing. But no matter, even if you come with all A's, and we sponsor, and you, instead of thinking of your brothers and sisters who do not have that chance, you think of yourself. I will not encourage egocentrics, I will not, and self-centered people, I will not entertain. So they wrote, because when I was there, they said they are doing so well that they wanted to continue to do master's degree. I said, yes, that's not a problem after 4 years practical experience, because all what you are gaining is just paper knowledge. Theory. Go and do practicals for 7 years, then you are qualified, and based on your behavior, because you are also, these are people that have never been employed, so you don't know what their attitude at work is going to be. So if they serve at least for 3 years, you will know whether this is somebody worth spending more money to go further. They came, and after barely 3 months, they left. They went back to Taiwan, despite the fact that I also have an agreement with Taiwan, that on no account should they issue them, students that decide to go back, issue them visas. All the 25 went back, I think. 25 except for 2, I don't know, went back to Taiwan. Now, we spent 4 years to train. And these were the people I was banking on to replace those crocodiles that are at the Minister of Finance. By the way, I do not mean that everybody in the Minister of Agriculture is a crocodile. But we have, but we have very few too. If there were many good people, we would have achieved much better than what we have achieved. So can you imagine training 25 and all of them disappear? Do they encourage me to train more Gambians? No. But as a believer in the Almighty Allah, that will not dissuade me from